श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम ओम सहनावत ओम मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तिः परिभाव्य च वैयाकरण सिद्धांत कौमुदीयं विरच्यते अ इ उन् ऋल ऋक् ए ओंग ऐ औच हयवरट् ळन् ञमङणनं झभै घढ धश् जबगडधश् खफ चटथ चटतौ कपै श श सर हल इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि. Okay, now we are in this place. AdengGuna. Next sutra Vruddhiradej we saw. Next sutra is AdengGuna. AdengGuna. At eng gunah. See, yesterday it was Vruddhihi ad ait. Here at Gunah at eng. That is the sutra. Adi eng gunah is like Vruddhiradej. So at gunah cha eng cha gunah. At cha gunah eng cha gunah sanyasya. Like that you have to understand. So that is ekashesha. Now adeng cha gunah sanyasya. Adeng gets the guna sanya. Okay, wherever you see a o, that gets the name guna. Okay, so AdengGuna टीका संज्ञा प्रस्ताव संज्ञेति लभ्यते AdengGuna. There is no संज्ञा there. Since this is under the topic of संज्ञा, what is the sutra number 112? Where did you get the संज्ञा name? There is no संज्ञा before Vruddhiradej. Where is संज्ञा? How can you do anuvrutti of संज्ञा without anything there? For that we gave answer Acharya Upadesha Paramparya Prapta Sanya Nirdeshat. Like that we understood that. It is gained through the tradition. Tradition of who? Anini Maharaj himself. So Sangi Tilabhyate. Because therefore we understand this also is Sanya. Okay? Adcha Engcha, Achicha Engcha iti Samahara Dundva. Here also you can accept either Samahara Dundva or Iteretara Dundva. Does not really matter. Okay? So Achicha Engcha. What? Atcha Engcha became Achicha Engcha. Stos Chunaschuhu. Right? Achicha Engcha, Acha Engcha iti Samahara Dundva Tadaha Adengityadina. Okay. That is over. Now the next sutra. भूवादयो धातवः भूवादयो धातवः भूवादयो धातवः. Beautiful sutra. भूवादयो धातवः. क्रियावाचिनो वादयो धातु संज्ञः. As I was saying, this is a very interesting sutra because this was a confusing sutra for me. It was very confusing. When I started to study this Siddhanta Kaumudi, I had studied half of Lav Siddhanta Kaumudi till the Bhu Sanya, the Bhu Dhatu or something, or Yed Dhatu, something. Okay. Then I started this Siddhanta Kaumudi. I asked my friend, so my Guru Bhai, I told you about him in some other class, who kicked the bucket, I said, because he will not like him calling him, he has attained samadhi, etc. He has left his body, etc. He would have not liked it. So, kick the bucket, he would have laughed. Even in his grave, even if he is in grave. No, he is not in grave, he is burnt. We don't preserve the body like that. We burn it. Okay, except for sadhu, sannyasis, etc. Anyway, so what happened is, I asked him, this class is going to be started. I asked him to take me to this Swamiji. As I was little shy to go to, but that is not the case there. You can go to any class and sit anywhere. Does not really matter. But I wanted him to introduce me to him. So he took me there. And he said, this fellow is from here. So he knows little bit of Hindi. He can understand it. So this Samjna Jaspi. Hindi जानते हो? Jaspi, do you understand Hindi? I said little. Yeah, I can understand Hindi. Thoda. I had a doubt whether it's thoda or thodi. Whatever it is, I said I know, I can understand. Okay. I was sitting in the class. I was enjoying the class because I didn't start from the grammar. I started from the language like we do. We don't learn to speak our mother tongue after learning the grammar. We speak and then we learn the grammar, if at all. Okay, not many people learn the grammar. Now, that is how I approached Sanskrit, as I told you in Adenguna also. So, I was able to decipher things, understand things here, even before I enter the class. Okay, I just read and I will be able to understand. So, this one sutra was a little confusing sutra for me. Bhuvadayo dhatavaha. I was like, it should be Bhuvadayo dhatavaha. Bhuvadayo dhatavaha. Bhu plus adayah, Bhuvadayah. Okay. Bhuvadayo dhatavaha. Then we were given the explanation. No. Bhu plus va, bhuva. Adayah, bhuvadayah. There are two root words, bhu and va. Bhu and va. Okay. Because parampara. Then you enter the explanation. Kriyavachino vadayo dhatus. He says vadayo here. He didn't say bhu vadayo. Now, is it right or not? There's a confusion. Now, those confusions are very clearly, easily destroyed here in the beginning itself. Bhuvadayo dhatavaha. Tika. Okay, you didn't see the Vritti, right? Kriyavachino dvadayo dhatu sanyaha syuh. Kriyavachina means that which is endowed with an activity, action, a verb. Okay, so a verb, bhu, etc. gets the name dhatu. When it is endowed with an action, it is given the name dhatu. Okay, bhu, etc. gets the name dhatu. Okay, very good. Bhuvadayo dhatavaha. Tika. Bhuschavascha bhuvau. Immediately we understand, okay, it is bhuva. Okay, it is not bhva, it is bhuva. And bhuvadayah or bhvadayah, that also is negated. Adischa iti adi. Bhuvadayo dhatavaha. Why it is bhuvadi? Because bhucha, bhucha, vascha, bhuvau. And then adischa. There are two adis. One adi is hidden, ekashesha. So adi. Ekashesha, then we will bring in the ekbhuti. Ekabhakto. प्रथमादि शब्दः प्रकृति वचनः द्वितीयस्तु प्रकार वचनः. Okay. Bhu adi. What does that mean? Bhuhu adi, baha adi, bhu etc. and va etc. Some adi is etc. Right? So bhu etc. and va etc. That is not how we understand here. Bhu adi, va adi is not how you have to understand. It is a bhuva adi adi. Bhuva adi adi. First adi is prabhuti, etc. beginning with. Okay? And second adi is dvitiyastu prakara vachanaha, to show the type. Bhu etc. types. That is what is meant here. So he says bhuvau adi yesham te bhuvadayah bhuvau bhuvau dvitiya. So bhu and va, which is adi, beginning, for which group, that is called as bhuvadaya. Okay, fine. Bhu prabhrtayo va sadrushascha ye te dhatu sanyaha ityartha. What does that mean really? Bhu prabhrtaya, bhu etc. and va sadrushascha, something which is similar to va. Bhu adi, va adi. We come to that. Bhu, etc. The 2000 dhatus, and Va Sadrishasya, something which is similar to Va. They get the name Dhatu. Okay. Dhatu, Va Dhatu Sadrishyam cha Kriyavachakatven. Similar to Va Dhatu, when we say only similarity should be with reference to an activity. Without action, no, it cannot get the name Dhatu. Understand that? Tada. How do you know this? Kriya Vachana Ityadina. He himself presents it with the statement Kriya Vachi. Kriya Vachana Kim. Why do we have to say Kriya Vachi? This is another important point. Until now, we didn't encounter this Padakritya. This is called as Padakritya. Why do you use that Pada in the statement? That is trying to understand the Pada is a Padakritya. So, Kriya Vachana Kim. Why do you say Kriya Vachi? Says Dhatu Pathe Ya Ityasya Pathat. In Dhatu Pata, there is a Dhatu Ya. Ya Prapane. To bring. Ya Prapane. Okay. Now, iti Pathat. Ya Pashyanti Ityatra Tabanta Yat Shabdasya Dhatutuma. Since there is Ya, okay, there is this usage. Yaha Pashyanti. Yaha Pashyanti. Yaha Pashyanti. This Yaha Pashyanti is a very beautiful usage. Yaha Pashyanti. It is not Yaha Ya Prapane. Yaha Yau Yaha. Ramaha Ramo Ramaha. Now here, this Yaha is not that. This is a Rama Rame Ramaha. Strilinga. Yaha Ya. This is Tabanta, right? Ya Yau Yaha. Yaha Pashyanti. Those girls who see. Iti, in this place, this is the Tabanta. Stri Pratyaya, this is. So here, this is Stri Pratyaya Shabda. Therefore, this should not get the word Dhatu. So to remove this, because there is no activity here. Yaha is not an activity. It is referring to a person, those people. So that should not be there. Therefore, we use Kriya Vachi, this term. Okay. Dhatutvehi, if it gets Dhatu, if it gets the name Dhatu, then Ato Dhato iti allopa. The gets lopa. With Ato Dhato ho. Ato Dhato, we saw the sutra. So, the at gets lopa. So, iti allopa. Vastustu, in reality, Lakshana Pradipadokti Paribhashaya Tabanta Shabdasya Atra Na Grahana Prasakti. This is one thing. See, as I said, I just started after Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, half of Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, entered Siddhanta Kaumudi. Then my Acharya said, no, you have to complete Laghu Siddhanta. So he made me concurrently study Laghu Siddhanta from his disciple. He compelled me. He said, no, you have to listen to it. Go and listen. Okay? Not study. He said, listen, Shravana. Okay? So I did the listening. I didn't study. So, Vastutastu, in reality, this is a situation. I'll explain you why. Lakshana Pratipadokta Paribhashya. If a person studied all the Paribhasha in Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, if he remembers that, then he will be able to understand it. Okay? And not many people who studied remember it. And I didn't study itself. So I didn't know what this Paribhasha is. So after reading this Vastu Dasto Lakshana Pratipadokta Paribhashaya, then he was like, who can say what this means? There were people. Somebody was saying, Lakshana Pratipadokta Pradipadika. Okay, good. Someone? What about you? Like that he was asking me. I was like enjoying this. Bhooscha Vascha. I was smiling, so probably that made him to ask me. Normally, he does not ask anyone. He just teaches. That's all. He asked me. I said, okay. I said, see, I don't know the paribhasha. Okay, but my logical brain is good. I think it's good. So I said, Lakshana. Lakshana means it is implied meaning. Okay, you have to understand it like that. Pratipadakta. Padapadam pratiti pratipadakta. That is how the samasa comes. So, pratipada means it is a word. Okay, the direct meaning. So, implied meaning and direct meaning. I don't know how to connect, not like Vedanta, but this should mean something like that. It's like, good. I thought it is sarcasm. But here, Lakshana is something which is derived from through the sutras. Pratipada is something which is not derived through sutras. That is the difference here. What I said was right, logically. So, paribhashaya, tabanta, based on this paribhasha, tabanta yat shabdasya, this tabanta yat shabda, na grahana prasakti will not become involved here with this dhatu. Okay, it involved with this scheme of dhatu. Okay. Kriyavachane iti tu va shabdasya, then why did he say kriyavachi? That is va shabdasya vikalparthasya nipatasya dhatutva nivrityartham. There is this va. What does va mean? We know what va means. What is vikalpa? Choice. So, va padantasya, optional in the padanta. Okay, those things we study. So when we say va, there is a choice. It is not a kriyavachi. So during in those places, this dhatu sanya should not be applied. That is why it is said. Not for something else. It is for this va shabda. Okay, dhatu sanya that tan nivartyatam, to remove that from this scheme of dhatu. We have said that. Okay, dhatu pate va ityasya patha, because in dhatu pata there is va. It is not ya prapane which we are interested in. It is va gati gandanayoho. Okay, va gati gandanayoho ya prapane, both the dhatus are said here. Okay, va gati gandanayoho ya prapane, va gati gandanayoho. Gati, there are two meanings for va. Gati, movement, to go. Ganda, smell. In both meanings va is used. And ya is a prapane, to lead, to go, to bring. Now, iti, this is how dhatus are seen in the dhatu pata. Panini's dhatu pata, there are 2000 enumerated dhatus. Okay, each dhatu is said along with its meaning, its general meaning. Bhu sattayam, edavrdhau, like that. Bhu sattayam. Bhu is used in the meaning satta. Does not limit it to the satta. It can be used in other meanings also. How can you use the meaning is said, specified? There is no fixed meaning here. You have to understand, there is no fixed meaning for dhatu. Then why is it said there? That is the general meaning where it is seen generally. Then how do you make way for other meanings? Dhatunam anekarthatva. There is a paribhasha. Dhatunam anekarthatva. The dhatus are multiple meanings. How do you know this? We see in Vedanta. In Vedanta Taittiriya Upanishad, Brahmavida apnoti param. Brahmavida apnoti param. That is the statement. Brahmavida apnoti param. Directly, if you read it, Brahmavida, the knower of self, apnoti, gains param, absolute. The knower of self gains absolute. But gaining means you may lose it. There is a limitation there. Whatever is gained is lost at some time or other some place. Okay. So therefore, to remove this error, we say there apilru prapane is the root word. Praptyarthaka dhatu can be used. Gatyarthaka dhatu can be used in gati, jnana, prapti. They are interchangeable. Gati, jnana, prapti. Gati, moment, jnana, knowledge, prapti, gain. So gain is understood in the meaning of jnana. The knower of self knows the absolute. There is no loss. So, in this way, here also, you can understand different meanings. Then why is the meaning said at all? So, iti artha nirdeshasya adunikatvad. The meaning is not given in the original form. It is just collected the 2000 dhatus. But later on, and those dhatus which are enumerated there will always be with the intonations, swaras, so that you know what kind of dhatu it is. It is a sakarmaka, akarmaka, it is this dhatu, that kind of dhatu, etc. Okay, now here the meaning is given in the by the later people. Adhunika means by the later people. By the later people, not very close to us. It is earlier because Bhagavan Bhashekar also uses nahi nahi rakshati dukri karane. He uses the word dukri karane. That's the meaning they used in the Dhatu Patha. Okay, so Adhunika is a much after the Panini Maharaj. Okay, Nirdeshat. Yeah, you see in text, some people have compiled this Dhatu Pata. They'll have the root word, the meaning, then English translation for that, to go, to see, etc. Okay, so there are multiple people who have printed books, these kind of books. The one which I got is from the library, Saraswati Mahal Library, Tanjore. That should be available online also. Okay, if at all you need, because we will be seeing each of those dhatus in the dhatu pata here. Kriyavachana iti ukte tu na dosha. When you say kriyavachi, then this defect will not be there. With this defect means this va shabda etc. will not be included in the dhatu. वार्थस्य विकल्पस्य वा भविष्यति इति वा अभवति इति एवं भूत भविष्यत् काल संबंध भावेन क्रियात्व अभावादिति शब्देन्दु शेखरितम्. Why do you not bring in va as something endowed with activity? Because va bhavishyati va abhavat. Bhavishyati va abhavat va. Bhavishyati, it will happen later. Abhavate, it already happened. In this place, it will either happen later or it has already happened. So this either or, va, that is the va. So this va which you use has no limitation association with the time. So he says iti bhuta bhavishyat kala. Bhuta the past, bhavishyat the future. Sambandha abhava and abhavena, there is no association with the time period for the va dhatu, for the va word, the vikalpa word. Kriya atva abhava, therefore it cannot be endowed with activity. Iti Shabdendu Shekaristam. This is what we have explained in Shabdendu Shekara. Dvadaya kim. Why do you say Dvadaya there? Because Varjana Kriya Pachini Hiruk Ityasya Dhatutvam Mabhut. There is a word Hiruk. Hiruk means leaving aside. Leaving that aside. Leaving aside. So that Hiruk should, though it is an activity, leaving it. So that Hiruk should not be included in as Dhatu. So to remove that, we have to accept only those in the 2000 set as Dhatu, nothing more. Nothing more. No, there is possibility of accepting something else as Dhatu also. We saw Sanadyanta Dhatavaha, Sun, etc. They also, the Sun, etc. suffixes, they also get the name Dhatu. Okay, so that is the idea. Then Pragishvara Nipataha. Listen to me properly. Pragishvara Nipataha. Pragishvara Nipataha. Pragishvara Nipataha. I am chanting it wrongly. Understand it. Come to the commentary. What does he say? Ityadhikritam. This is the adhikara. This from starting from here. Ityadhikritam means starting from here. Now, what did I chant I chanted properly, right? No. See here. Pragrishwaran nipataha iti. The commentary he says. Pragrishwarat. It is not Pragishwarat. Okay. Pragrishwaran nipataha sutra. Pragrishwaran nipataha. What is the difference? Prag Ishvara and Pragrishwara. Why? Rishvara, what difference it makes? There's a difference. Prag means before. Rishvara means a word. Nipata, they get the name Nipata because it is the set of Sanya, so they get the name Nipata. So, what does he say? Prag Rishvara Nipata. Prathamasya Chaturthapade Tat Prayojako Hetuscha iti Anantaram idam sutram. In the first chapter, 4th pada, Tat Prayojako Hetuscha, there is a sutra. After that sutra, this comes Tat Prayojako Hetuscha, Pragrishwaran Nipataha, etc. Okay. Now, there, Pragrishwaran Nipataha. Okay. So what? Rishvara Shabdaha, Adhirishvara iti sutra ekadeshasya anukaram. See, it is not Ishvarat Nipata, it is Rishvarat Nipataha. Why Rishvara again and again? If you ask, Adhirishvare is the sutra. Adhihi Ishvare, Adhirishvare. Why don't you say Adhihi Ishvare? Ishvare. It's simple, right? But Rishvara is what we have brought in from there, and Prag Rishvara, till that Rishvara word, till you encounter Rishvara word, you have to. When you encounter Irishvara word, you have to stop this. Till then, this Nipata. All what are said in between is Nipata. Rishvara. Rishvara, stick to Rishvara. Okay? But Anukaranatvad na apashabdaha. But Rishvara, what is Rishvara? What does Rishvara mean? Ishvara, there is a meaning. What does Rishvara mean? There is no meaning. Then it's not a proper word. Don't say that. Why? Anukaranatvad. We are just following blindly. It need not be proper word. How? Like there are two people fighting, and there is the third person who is an assistant to you. He has come from that place. What is he saying? Then he is going to say beep, 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 all the beep words. What? Why are you saying all these words? He'll say, no, I am not saying that. That is what he is saying. I am not saying, he is saying. So there is no mistake with me. I am not uttering those words. I am just reproducing those words. Okay? So this is a reproduction. So there is no error here. That is how you have to understand. Okay. Ata eva. That is why it is just because of reproducing that original word. Therefore, Pratyaksha upajivyatvad iti. Pratyaksha upajivyatvad, this is the word. Pratyaksha upajivyatvad is the word. Therefore, in Chintamani Vakyasya, this is the Chintamani Vakya, which is Pratyaksha upajivyatvad. That is written in the commentary as a Pratyakshiviti iti pratika grahanam. Pratyakshiviti. Pratyakshavi. Pratyakshavi iti is Pratyaksha upajivyatvad, is shortened as Pratyakshavi iti. Pratyaksha Pratyakshavi iti. So, iti pratika grahanam. We are just taking a symbol from that. Pratika means something, some kind of image, a symbol, a sign. Just to mention that this is the pointer. This is what you have to understand. So, therefore, tad vyakhyani labhyate. This is how it is seen in the commentary of that Mani, Chintamani, Tarkika text. Okay? Itaha pravruti, adhirishvara iti etad padiya uparitana sutre Rishvara Shabdat Prag Nipada Sanya Pratyetavya Ityartha. This is the meaning of the sutra. We have not encountered the meaning of the sutra. This is the meaning of the sutra. Prag Rishvara Nipataha. What is the meaning? Itah Prabhurtihi. Beginning from here, starting from here. Adhirishvara iti etat Padiya Uparitana Sutre. In this very pada, in this fourth pada, later sutra, Uparitana means later. Till the later sutra, Adhirishvara, Rishvara Shabdat Prak. Till before the Rishvara Shabda, beginning from here till the Adhirishvara Sutra, before the Rishvara Shabda. From here, before the Rishvara Shabda, whatever is said, that is a Praga Nipada Sanyakaha Pratyetavya. They should be understood. Pratyetavya means they should be understood. Understood as what? Nipata Sanyaka. They all fall under the category of Nipata. Okay? Now, iti Pratyetavyaha ityartha. Nipata Padam Anuvartata iti yavat. What does that mean? Actually, Nipata is the word which you have to carry forward to all the sutras. Like the next sutra, Cadayosatve Nipata Sanyaka Syuhu. Da 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 Nipata Sanyaka Syuhu. Do 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 Nipata Sanyaka Syuhu. Like that. Okay? So, okay. Nipata Sanyaka iti yavat. Refa Vishishta Grahanam Kim. Why did you see Reshvara? You know, you understand. Adhi plus Ishvara is Adhir plus Ishvara, Adhir Ishvara. Adhi, Adhir, Ishvara, Adhir Ishvara. You should have broken it properly as Ishvara. Why did you include the Refa also in it? Reshvara. What is the need? That is it. Point there. What is the point? Ishvare tosanka is the sutra. Ishvare tosanka sono. A very later sutra in the third chapter or something. Ishvare tosanka sono. There he says, iti tritiya adhyaya avasthapaka. Third adhyaya, fourth pada sutra. This is. In the third adhyaya, fourth pada, not fourth pada, first adhyaya. Third adhyaya, fourth pada. So, Tritiya Adhyayasya Avadittum Mabhut. So, when I say Ishvara, till Ishvara, your search engine is starting. Ishvara, Ishvara, yes. Ishvara word is there. Proper word, Ishvara. So, till that you will go. Till the third chapter. But we don't want to go till the third chapter. We want you to stop this Nipata in the first chapter itself. So he says, iti, Mabhut. Let it not be like that. Therefore, we specify Rishvara. Okay. Yadi tu Prathamadikkramanam Atikramane Karanabhavad Adhirishvara iti yasya eva avadit. See, you only just recently taught us this logic. Prathama Atikramane Karana Bhavat. To cross the first encountered word, there's no reason. There's no reason to cross over the first encountered word. I gave you an example. In a Sudoku box, I ask, where is the 5? You point out to 5, 5, 5. I said, no. First 5 is enough. Because I asked, where is 5? Whichever 5 you point out, that is enough. If I say more 5, then you have to point out to more 5s. If I say all the 5s, you have to point out to all the 5s. I asked first, where is the 5? You just point, oh, here, somewhere. Whichever 5, I don't mind. So, to go beyond that, there is no reason. I didn't ask you. Similarly, Ishvara, the first encountered Ishvara is Adhir Ishvara. So, you stop there. What is the point in going till Ishvara of the third chapter? If you ask, then we say Karana Bhavat, what you say is right. Tada Sarefa Karahanam Spashtartham. Then, if you understand this logic and you remember this logic, which we taught earlier, then we add a Refa to make things clear. There should be no doubt. This is only till this Rishvara. Not, you don't have to go beyond this. The next sutra, Chadayo Satve. Chadayo Satve. Chadayo Satve. I am waving my hand. Chadayo. I am waving like that because it should be elongated. O is elongated. It should be elongated a little bit. Chadayo Satve. When you elongate like that with a intonation, then we understand there is a avagraha, a hidden there. We cannot chant avagraha. Yes, we cannot chant a when you have o. So what we have to do is we have to as though intonate this o. O Satve. This is how we chant in Vedas to understand that there is a there. Shraddhaya deyam, ashraddhaya deyam, shriya deyam, priya deyam. Like that. So here, chadayaha asatve is the sutra. What does it mean? Adravyartha chadayaha nipata sangyaka. Adravyartha, asatva. Satva means dravya, object, something, entity. Adravya means not an object, not an entity, not a thing. That kind of cha, etc. gets the name nipata. Okay? So, tika. Chadaya asatve. Chaha adi yeshamte chadaya. Cha is the beginning for which group? That is called as chadi. What does chadi mean? Ganapata siddhaha. Chadi is a gana. Chadi gana we call it. In Ganapatha, there is a Ganapatha. Ganapatha means group. A patha, a reading which consists of groups. It's like sets. We say set, subset, etc. Similarly, we have set here. Different sets. This is the words are grouped or according to their declensions. The sutras applied. Possible sutras applied or according to their character. They are grouped. So whatever is the first word, that group is gets the name from the first word generally. Chadayaha, from cha it becomes the group of chadi gana starts with cha. So we call it chadi gana. Okay, like vadi, bhuadi dhatus becomes vadi. This is chadi. Okay, now. Nipata iti adhikritam. Nipata we carry forward from the previous sutra. Okay. Now, sattva shabdena dravyam uchyate. When I say sattva, sattva means existence. Existence means something, an object. A thing should, no thing cannot exist. No thing which is nothing cannot exist. So, if it has existence, then it has to be a thing. So, dravya, a substance. So, when I say sattva, existence, it means dravya, a substance. Okay, how do you know this? Dravya, dravyasu vyavasayeshu sattvam. Dravyasu, with respect to the substances, with respect to the characters or vyavasaya transactions, we use the term sattva. Is iti amaraha. This is what Amara Kosha, a dictionary called Amara, he says. Amaraha linga sankhya karakanvitam dravyam. What does dravya really actually? When you say substance, what does that mean? Dravya has a different connotation in logic. Here it is not so. What is a dravya? Something which has a linga, gender, sankhya, number, karaka, the declensions, the nominal declensions. So, whatever that has a gender, a number, a nominal declension is dravya. Okay? चाद्यर्थाः समुच्चादयः यदा चादिभिर्गम्यन्ते तदा लिंगाद्यन्विता न भवति. See, cha etc. is used in a cha and is used in the sense of a samuchaya, to group together. Bhucha, vacha, bhuva, right? Bhuvau, then we made it a bhuvau, bhuva plus a bhuvau, right? So similarly, whenever you use that cha to add it, to concat it, that cannot be given the name nipata. So he says, because there is no linga etc. No, that will be getting the name. That is not a dravya, that is not a substance. Why? Because there is no linga etc. possible for that. There is no gender etc. possible for and. Okay. यदा समुच्चयादि शब्दगम्याः तदा लिंगाद्यन्विताः. So when it is endowed with the samuchaya etc., it is not shown as samuchaya etc., then there is linga etc., gender etc. is possible. Shabdasya shabda swabhavya, because that is the nature of shabda. That is the nature of shabda. Swabhava means nature. That is the nature of shabda. Na sattam asattam adravya. That which does not have existence is a non-existent. Asatya, asatva. Asatva means adravya, that which is not a substance. Okay? That which does not exist is not a substance. Tatra vachakataya vidyam vachakataya vidyamanas nipada sangyakaha syuhu ityartha. A word which is said in the sense of a word, that gains the name nipata, not in the sense of a object, a substance. That is the idea. Tadaha adravyartha iti. That is why it is said adravyartha. It is not a substance. Asatva, why do you have to say asatva? Cadayosatve. Why do you have to say asatva? Chagah pashuhu. Chaga is a pashu, a kind of pashu. So chadi patitasyapi, though it is in the chadi group, pashu shabdasya, the pashu shabda, though is in chadi group, atra dravya vachitvat, it is an object, it's a thing. Okay, pashu is a pashu, cattle is a thing. Therefore, na nipatatum, it does not get the nipata. Pashu is always a cattle? No, it need not be always a cow or cattle. Why? Because ihatu syadeva, here it will definitely take place. Because in this usage, pushtam pashu manyate, pushtam pashu manyate, generally I translate it as pushtam. Pushtam means healthy, pashu means cattle, manyate, I think, I accept the cattle is healthy. That is not the meaning here. Be careful. Sanskrit, that is the beauty of Sanskrit. He says, ihat pashu iti samyagarthe. When I say pashu, pashu means right. Pushtam means healthy. Proper, healthy, I think. I think it's proper health. Properly healthy. Proper healthy. Right healthy. Proper healthy. Good healthy. So, pashu is in the sense of a samyag, right. This will become nipata. Not pashu when it is referred to as cattle. Okay? That is what we had. We'll see this. Om Purnamdah Purnamdam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.